Shooting vertically in a zigzag pattern using TxN and PY scripts, dual-axis MECHA. We recommend also watching the videos Shooting Vertically Using a TxN Script and Shooting Vertically Using a PY Script. In these videos, we show how to shoot vertically, column by column, with each column shot from bottom to top. In today's video, we will show you how to shoot vertically in a zigzag pattern. We will first load the preset for vertical shooting that contains a TxN script, which utilizes tilts and a specified number of positions per tilt. It contains one column, followed by a 60-degree horizontal rotation, and this process is repeated 5 times from bottom to top, resulting in 6 columns in total. For shooting in a zigzag pattern, we will simply create a second column by mirroring the positions in the first column. At -90 degrees tilt, there is one position. This is a position for a nadir shot with the camera in the raised position and facing downward. Any position can be omitted if not needed. Then, at -45 degrees tilt, there is one position. At 0 degrees tilt, there is one position. The camera is in the level position here. At 45 degrees, there is one position. And at 90 degrees, there is one position. This is a position for a zenith shot with the camera in the parked position and facing up. Finally, we need a 60-degree rotation horizontally, as we will use the repeat setting to cover the whole sphere. After executing this preset, we want MECHA to repeat it 2 times, 3 seconds apart. So, there are 6 columns in total. Preset notes can also be updated. And then save the preset under a different name to be able to use it later. Let's load the preset for vertical shooting that contains a PY script which utilizes pitch and yaw conventions. At 0 degrees yaw, there are positions at pitches of 90 degrees, for a zenith shot, 45 degrees, and -90 degrees, for a nadir shot. MECHA will compute the pitch values omitted from the list. The second column is at a yaw of 60 degrees. For shooting in a zigzag pattern, we will mirror the pitch values in the first column, similar to what we did in the TxN script. We will use square brackets this time, as this allows us to use empty square brackets instead of a list of pitches. Similarly for parentheses, or round brackets. So, at a yaw of 60 degrees, we need one position at a pitch of -90 degrees, next at a pitch of -45 degrees, and the last at a pitch of 90 degrees. MECHA will compute the pitch values omitted from the list. Pitch values for all odd-numbered columns are the same as the pitch values for column 1, so we will use empty parentheses to instruct MECHA to use those values. Similarly, pitch values for all even-numbered columns are the same as the pitch values for column 2, so we will use empty square brackets to instruct MECHA to use those values. RT instructs MECHA to return to the starting position on the shortest path, and remember the script has priority over other settings. Other preset settings can also be changed according to your lens and camera settings. Let's update the preset notes and then save this preset as well. You can update the 2-axis slider to reflect the actual position of your upper rail. Since the upper rail of our panoramic head is in the parked position, we will use the P button. Ensure the label of the first button reads Set before clicking the P button. It is recommended to synchronize the 2-axis slider and the upper rail when using the 2-axis slider to visualize a preset execution. MECHA executes both presets in the same way, so we will launch the preset that uses the PY script as it is already loaded. The first column is at 0 degrees yaw. The second column is at 60 degrees yaw. The column at 120 degrees yaw. The column at 180 degrees yaw. The column at 240 degrees yaw. And the column at 300 degrees yaw. MECHA now returns to the starting position. While MECHA executes this preset, the slider shows all the positions as specified in the script, since this is a PY script. Thank you for watching.